Sky start out with the ball. Sheldon outside. Pass to Stevens. Now Cardoso. From deep. They get it back. Stevens, that's good.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there. Refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
And here's Carlton. And here's Enksler. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gustafson. The bank shot, no good.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
First quarter play, 1 minute played. Drills it from outside. Lots of fantastic players in this league, no doubt about it. But who do you consider the most versatile?
I'll go with Nafisa Collier. She pretty much fills it up everywhere on the stat sheet. Whether it's points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, Collier gives you everything.
You mentioned those numbers. I mean, she's been a defensive player of the year as well. You know, Collier can guard or play basically every position. Nafisa Collier is a superstar with serious versatility.
Now here's Sheldon. Outside Stevens. The 3 ball. She can't get it to go. Pass to Carlton. Now Enksler. Now Gustafson. Covered by Cardoso. Shoots from the baseline. Gustafson gets the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, you look at her shoot, and for a center, Gustafson has such a sweet stroke.
Here's Diggins. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Now Carlton. For 3. The shot, no good. Here's Diggins. Sheldon outside. Pass to Diggins. Here's Cardoso. Covered by Gustafson. The 15-footer. That misses off the backboard. Points with a chance for one more at the line.
Right there, you really have to foul Gustafson. Can't let her get the shot up. She's too good.
One shot.
That one falls, and that puts them up. It's a 1-point game now. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Sheldon outside. Pass to Cardoso. Diggins. Takes the 3. Misses that one. She's made one and missed 2 shots this game. Enksler with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Gustafson, covered by Cardoso. Now here's Enksler. Trying her luck from deep. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Here's Diggins. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Cardoso Soft touch off the glass.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And here's Engsler. Pass to Gustafson. And another miss by Portland. Chicago in the lead. Here's Diggins. Sheldon outside. Outside Stevens. Diggins. Misses the three.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Stolen by Gustafson. Out to the wing. Pass to Engsler. Puts up the three. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Here's Diggins. From the arc. Chicago the rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Here's the pick. Pass to Carlton. Let's go with a three. And another miss by Portland. Sheldon outside. From past the arc. Here's Stevens. Down it goes for her third basket in as many tries.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Carlton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Fire, Bridget Carlton. One shot.
And that one misses. Loud outside. Pass to Banham. The three is up. Drills the three-pointer.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well. Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Taylor. Beyond the arc. Gustafson with the rebound. Portland trailing. She's guarded by Williams. Screen by Gustafson. Puts up a three. Banham with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now Carlton. 5 points in the game. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know, the main thing this team, these coaches, the staff wants from Gustafson, it's rebounding. Providing one there, then the points.
Here's Taylor. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Uncovered. Gustafson with the rebound.
You know, if the shot's not there for you, sometimes you just got to recognize it. Don't shoot.
Not quite sure what her mindset was there, but that was not a good shot.
Now here's Carlton. Screen by Gustafson. Jacks up a three. No good that time. A one-on-one situation. Up and in on the layup.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
She's covered by Cloud. Here's Carlton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Taylor. From the elbow. Jump shot is good that time.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. Strange though, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
And so the first quarter in the books. Sky out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as the rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Pass to Banham. Fires from deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
From the wing. Count that one. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Cloud outside. Stevens. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Pass to Samuelson. This one for 3. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
No matter who it is, that kind of D is going to cut it.
Here's Taylor. Now here's Williams. Stevens. She's guarded by Williams. Fades away. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
Anyways, that was a nice try to create some space for herself with the fadeaway.
Clock at 6. The tray. The three-pointer is on target.
3 points.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Taylor. And here is Stevens. She's guarded by Williams. Takes the 3. And it's Taylor missing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Back to Samuelson. Three-pointer. Rebound Chicago. Outside Stevens. Pass to Banham. Here's Taylor. Fires the 3. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Lets the 3 fly. Stevens grabs the board. Chicago in the lead. a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Stevens, shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Now here's Carlton. He has 5. Carly Samuelson on the wing. Puts it up. That one's on target from the wing. Chicago with the ball, leading by 5. Loud outside. Right wing. Here's Stevens. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
Pass to Engstler. And here's Carlton. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the foul. Bridget Carlton. 2 shots.
First one falls for her. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Diggins. There it is, her second make of this game. She's missed 5.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Carly Samuelson on the wing. She's covered by Cloud. And another miss by Portland. And so it's Chicago with it. 7-point differential. Back to Cardoso. Pass to Diggins. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Taylor. Now Stevens. Now Cardoso. The 3. Gustafson with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Gustafson down low. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Carlton. Here's Engstler. Tries a 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Right side, Stevens. Cloud hits the 3-point bomb.
Keeping the defense honest. The Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Now here's Engstler. Gustafson with it. 7 points in the game. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Sky. Cloud outside. Pass to Taylor. Lets it go from deep. And Samuelson pulls it down. After bouncing in and out of the WNBA, Harley Samuelson has found a place in the league.
Yeah, her first 5 years as a pro, she was released or waived more than 10 times. Her shooting has always been elite, but Harley has really improved her overall game.
Now here's Cloud. There's a screen by Stevens. Pass to Diggins. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Here's Stevens. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Portland with the timeout.
And Portland making a change here. Pass to Angsler. Now Gustafson. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Portland. Chicago in the lead. To the paint. And Williams gets it to go.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Pass to Carlton. Now Gustafson. And here's Carlton. Elizabeth Williams with the block. There's the triple. The shot by Diggins, no good. Portland with the ball. Here's Carlton. Screen by Gustafson. Pass to Angsler. Over to the wing. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Williams. Here's Diggins. She's got 5. Now here's Cardoso. Carlton defending. And a basket by Cardoso.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carlton on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Now here's Sheldon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Williams the screen. Pass to Diggins. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now Carlton. She's guarded by Williams. Up top, Angsler. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Diggins. And another basket for Chicago.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And the field goal percentage before that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian. As you just mentioned, it's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And that does it for the first half of play. Sky out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. One of the stories here is definitely Stevens being able to get it done.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. They set a pick. Here's Carlton. And a miss there on the triple.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Stevens, stolen by Gustafson. From outside the arc, drains the three-pointer. And with an eye to the future, how do you guys like the direction of the game?
Oh, I love it. Every year we're seeing more and more skilled players. And as an added bonus, the pace keeps getting faster.
Oh, no doubt. We're in the golden age of the W. The level of play is incredible, and it just keeps on getting better.
Good on the bucket.
Great communication between teammates there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here's Engsler. Screen by Gustafson. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First team foul. At the line for the fire. Darrington, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Diggins. She's got 12. Sheldon outside. Outside Stevens. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Carlton. And here's Engsler. Here's Gustafson, covered by Cardoso. From downtown, Stevens grabs the board. And so it's Chicago with it. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Cardoso for 3. Offensive board. And there the Sky with another bucket.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Coach does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Defended by Sheldon. And another miss by Portland. Pass to Diggins. On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. Shot clock at 6. Stevens, that's good.
There's a versatility to Stevens' jump shot that you don't ordinarily see in players her size.
Now Carlton. They need this. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Cardoso. Over Gustafson. And it's Chicago with another.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance she has today.
Pass to Sheldon. Outside Stevens. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for your Chicago Sky, Skylar Diggins, shooting 1.
Now Engsler. Screen by Gustafson. Pass to Engsler. 5 on the clock. Offline with the 3. And so it's Chicago with it. Sheldon outside. Here's Diggins. She's got 15. To the inside. Stevens, that's good.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Carlton with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Gustafson. To end the run. Blocked. Sheldon outside. And she drops it in from the low post.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Steps back and fires. No good off front iron.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Here's Diggins. Sheldon outside. Pass to Cardoso. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Stevens. Sheldon. She's guarded by Engsler. They get it again. Stevens. And she uses a glass on the layup.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Shot to end the cold run. The shot misses.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Pass to Angsler. Gustafson. And another miss by Portland. Here's Diggins. Cloud outside. Now Stevens. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Natasha Cloud does.
There's a screen from deep. The shot, no good. Pass to Diggins. To the middle. Stolen by Gustafson. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Makes it off the glass.
Assisted.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Diggins. 15 points in the game. Screen by Cardoso. Natasha Cloud from outside. The second chance effort. And Cardoso with the lay-in.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Pass to Angsler. Now here's Gustafson. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, she doesn't take a lot of threes historically, but Gustafson can make them, and that's big for this offense in terms of their spacing.
Here's Diggins. Cloud. No good on the triple. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Sky just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pass to Banham. Here's Taylor. Cloud. Off the mark there with the three. Now here's Carlton. All alone. Rebound Chicago.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself.
Cloud can't get it to go.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Pass to Samuelson. She's guarded by Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Taylor. Chicago again missing. To the paint. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Taylor. Drains the 19-footer. Portland with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Banham. Here's Taylor. Carlton defending. Launches it. Taylor, that's good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
The three. She can't get that one to fall. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's blocked, and she gets it back. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play. Timeout called the Sky.
Elizabeth Williams, shooting one. Timeout Sky. And your breaker is through. Give the headband, your breaker is through.
And that one misses. Portland with the ball. Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. And it's the Sky ball. Pass to Diggins. Takes the three. That shot missing. Now Gustafson. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
Getting the ball to Gustafson down low. That's a winning possession.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Taylor. Good on the triple.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Pass to Williams. Taylor. Stevens, covered by Gustafson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal.
That one on Gustafson.
Team
It's
foul.
so tough to match up against Stevens inside. With her size and touch, there's no easy way to defend her.
The first free throw is good. Both good at the line. Portland with the ball. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Carlton. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the Fire, Bridget Carlton. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. The Sky making a switch here. She's perfect from the line this time. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Banham. Taylor. And the 3 ball is good.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
She's covered by Cloud. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gustafson. Buries it down low.
Gustafson.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Taylor. Cloud. And here's Banham. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now Enxler. Here's Carlton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Enxler with the steal. It's good.
Gets in a good position and makes things happen. Love to see Enxler work on the fast break.
Pass to Banham. Here's Taylor from outside the arc. And Carlton pulls it down. Now here's Gustafson. And here's Enxler. And here's Gustafson. She's guarded by Williams. Carlton gets the bucket.
I know it's getting late, guys, but there's hope for them now. When really, a little while ago, it looked like all hope was lost.
I just wonder if maybe they left it until too late. They finally started to make things happen, but at this point, they need to be just about perfect the rest of the way.
But at least they've given themselves a shot.
On the wing, Emily Enxler. Screen by Gustafson. And there's the 3-second violation.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment, or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And here's Cloud. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Pass to Enxler. Gustafson. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Carlton. Chicago with the rebound.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Outside Williams. Back to Cloud. Taylor.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Banham.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Pass to Taylor. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here's Carlton. Down low, Gustafson, and she gets it to go.
Gustafson.
You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That pick wasn't all that effective, but it got her just enough room to get the shot off.
Pass to Banham. Taylor. Here's Williams. And there's the pick. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Pass to Carlton. The 3-ball buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
To the right side. Now here's Cloud. Banham. She's guarded by Angsler. 14 feet out. Banham, no good. Portland with the ball. Gustafson with it. Pass to Carlton. The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Cloud outside. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Next home game.